for our main event on Worldwide Wrestling, featuring two of the strongest, most powerful men in our sport. The total package, Lex Luger and Jim Powers, their brain.
Well, Lex Luger, you're going to have to give the edge to here. The man, the former world champion, former tag team champion, former United States champion, former television champion. The man has done it all. Jim Powers, been around about 8-10 years. Not a newcomer, but he's just starting to grow now. And with Teddy Long in his corner, he should completely destroy this man.
Jim Powers, Teddy Long.
You know, if you put your thumb in Teddy Long's ear and 2 fingers in his eyes, you can pick up that 7-10 split.
It's unbelievable, the things that you think of.
You never thought of throwing his head down an alley?
Of course I haven't.
Sit over here.
Why is that going to change?
I don't know. That's why I come up with stuff. What a body. What a physique.
What an athlete. What a wrestler.
But he has no friends.
Well, that's apparent. But, Brain, you're living proof that a man doesn't need friends to be able to survive. You have no friends.
Friends and relatives are like fish. After 3 days, they stink.
Oh, my goodness.
Unless it's the holidays.
We will have this main event matchup after this time out on Worldwide Wrestling.
This portion of WCW Worldwide Wrestling is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. We keep America running.
I hear a bell.
Well, that means the match is ready to start. Here we go. It's Lex Luger, the total package, and Jim Powers. Two men, much like the match we saw earlier, Brain, when we saw Chris Benoit, Rick Steiner. Two men pretty evenly matched here power-wise, very similar in styles.
I don't think anybody's evenly matched with Lex Luger when you talk about power. Look what this man has done in the last 2 months. I mean, he put people in the torture rack that no one thought could be put in the torture rack. Guys over 400 pounds, 300 pounds, close to 500 pounds. He picked up what's that one guy's name, the roadblock, 3 times. He couldn't get him up the first 2, but went down and did it. Picked him up the 3rd time, laid him out across his back. There's a strong man, Luger.
No question about that. Side headlock applied.
And Jimmy Powers is no slouch. He's a punk, but he's no slouch.
No, you're right and wrong with that one. Into the ropes.
Oh, you think he's a slouch?
No, I don't think he's a punk. I think you're right. He's no slouch.
Well, see, that's 2 of us.
I don't want to get into this with you, though. It's called a match, okay?
Okay.
You are still reeling. Your head is still not screwed on because of what Eric Bischoff's done.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. You know, I don't mind a guy doing what Eric does. I just don't like Eric doing it, because I never liked Eric from the beginning.
Well, no, let me tell you this. Let me tell you it's very obvious that you can't trust anyone. So I don't even trust you anymore.
Well, Tony, I don't expect you to. Let's talk like men here.
To the midsection. Yeah, that'll be a first. To the midsection. A reversal into the ropes. Ducking is Jim Powers. Crossbody. Got the lateral press. 1-2. Did not hook a leg. But got a 2 count.
Now, we can talk all we want about who we trust and who we don't trust. Why you shouldn't trust me or not. I'm not important. Neither are you when you're talking about trust. But when a man has a position like Eric Bischoff here at this company, when a man is in a power position and then turns on the rest of us, which I don't mind a guy doing if it's done right. But then going with Hulk Hogan and those people, and all along, it's been in the back of his mind. I don't know.
In the corner, Jim Powers hits very, very hard, showing you the power of Luger to whip him from one corner to the other with such force.
I think what drives me nuts the most about this is not that Eric did it, is that he did it with Hogan. Because I hate Hogan. I hate that man. He's the only man walking this face of this earth that I can say I hate. Well, Okerlund.
Anybody else? You want to think a little bit longer?
No, Cruz, but that's not important. But, you know, I never like Dusty. You know, it's not real important, but Luger, now I never liked him. You know, I don't like Tony. What? I don't like you either.
Good.
Give me $5.
Yeah.
I can like you for $5.
I'm sure you can.
Give me 10.
Have you ever...
should have given me 5. I would have liked you for 5.
How you and your personal assistant Woody doing?
Woodrow's out on assignment.
Do you like Woody?
Do I like Woody?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. How can you not like Woody?
That's what I've always said. Into the midsection.
He pays me to like him.
And there is Teddy Long, and here comes Lex Luger with a head of steam.
Oh!
Thank you. Elbow drop. Cover. And you heard Teddy Long telling Jim Powers, kick out.
Powers better win this match quick. Long's got to have that suit back in a half hour. You know, they sew the back up on him before they put him on the stiff. Never mind.
Sometimes you're entertaining. Sometimes you're just downright cute. Yeah, cute. Okay, very good. I was looking for the word. Thank you. Cute. You're finding the word. Oh, knee to the midsection.
Now, Powers is going to learn a lot in this match. He's going to learn an awful lot, and he's going to learn respect for Lex Luger. I don't think Powers can beat this man. He doesn't have the ring savvy, and he doesn't have the strength. He will someday, but Luger's just too powerful, and he's been there. He's been to the trough before.
Lex Luger. And only a 2 count that time. Here comes Luger to the attack once again.
And Luger's been on both sides of the fence.
Boy, is he ever. Down goes Luger. 1, 2.
See, now Powers would have put his heels on his biceps. He couldn't have kicked out.
Well, that's easier said than done. I mean, Luger's big biceps, big upper body.
Well, he's in there with him. He should know those things. That's why a good manager is important.
Oh, boy. Don't know of any, do you?
What would the Yankees be without Joe Torre? Think of that. I mean, what would Tampa Bay be without Tony Dungy? They'd be back parking cars in the parking lot is what they'd be doing. No, but all great teams, all great... What would boxing be without a great man like Don King?
Would you stop?
Or basketball be without a Michael Rodman? I mean, just open your eyes.
Michael Jordan. It's Dennis Rodman, and neither one... Both play. Neither one are managers. 2 count that time.
No, but one went on a honeymoon by himself.
Lex Luger, you can see the match taking its toll on both men. Would you stop? In the corner, other side, Powers with reckless abandon runs right into the boot of Lex Luger that time. Luger showing his quickness in the face of this high-impact match we're having, and Luger running with a lariat. That was a big one.
I took the skin off his forehead.
1, 2.
There goes Teddy Long's meal ticket.
Teddy Long, it was very close to being a 2 count for the total package Lex Luger.
I understand in the Atlanta area that Teddy Long does a lot of community service with the mayor.
Yes, he does. Mayor Bill Campbell of Atlanta.
He's a soup king, isn't he?
Also with former Mayor Andrew Young. Oh! Pick up in a belly-to-back suplex.
Does a lot with youth groups. And
yes, he does.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just asking.
1, 2, got a 2 count. Teddy Long has been an inspiration to young people not only in the Atlanta area but worldwide. And Brain, he takes that and brings that inspiration, that message that he has, into the athletes in the ring. Look how inspired he has made Jim Powers.
You know, the funny thing about Teddy Long, he doesn't want to take a guy like Luger. He wants to take a guy like Jimmy Powers. He wants to take a young up-and-comer and make something out of him. You know why? Is he dedicated? Yeah. Does he care?
Yes.
You can rip them off easier. They're dumb when they're young.
No, that's your theories. That's your M.O.
Well, that's how I've always heard it happen.
Of course, that's how you've always operated. I know for a fact that in this sport, years ago...
Hey, did you see the Cubs the other day? They made that trade.
No, I didn't see it. What are you doing?
I'll talk to you about it later.
I know in this sport, years ago, there's a man you managed...
How about those Dallas Cowboys, huh?
Named Blackjack Lanza. And I know he is still looking for you. That you still owe him money. Here comes Jim Powers, a back elbow.
I don't owe anybody anything.
Yeah, right. Up in the corner.
Now, he just may not be hanging out to dry. He may be setting Luger up. No, he's wounded.
Whip in. Oh, the foot to the face.
Luger's face, it won't make a difference.
Head first. The whip to the left side rope. Powers goes to the midsection that time.
Won't be long till Ric Flair's back in action, I bet.
So we understand. About 4 months. And he's already been out about a month. So 3 more months, 2.5 more months. Drop kick. Cover 1, 2. Jim Powers got a 2 count only that time. In the corner, nobody home. Luger, he's going to rock him.
Torture rack.
Got Powers up with ease.
And he's got him on his side. That hurts the rib area. Powers is waving his hand. He's had it.
Luger again.
He is the total package. Head to toe, bicep to bicep. Lex Luger.
Luger, your winner, looks over his opponent and walks away the victor once again on Worldwide Wrestling. We take you to the Brain. Brain, go ahead. Take it all away.
Jimmy Powers hits Luger with a good hip lock. Luger's a little amazed at this. But look at the strength of Lex Luger. Drops Jimmy Powers right on his back. He knows he's got him now. It's just a matter of time. Snatches him, picks him up, spreads him across those big, massive shoulders. And there is your winner. The total package, Lex Luger, courtesy of the torture rack. Jimmy Powers, you can yell all you want. It's not going to help. You've had it. That man beat you. There he is. Without a friend in the world, Lex Luger.